Yo, what's up? This Rom Wills back at you with yet another car video. The lust factor. You know what? I've been getting people in a huff talking about that body game, select, non-select, but really, it's like I said in my book, Nice Guys and Players. The only difference between a nice guy and a player is sex. Because if a nice guy could bring that lust or invoke that lust in a woman, they'd be called Mr. Right. Because that's like the perfect man for a woman. Guy, good guy, going to provide, protect, all that stuff. But can knock him out the box. I'm going to tell you what, when I talk to women, when I get them nice and comfortable, the shit they tell me, the shit I've experienced, the shit I've seen, it's a totally different thing. Now, I harp on that body game, but that creates lust in a woman. Because a lot of guys, they think you buying something for them creates lust. No, it don't. In her mind, you're a trick. You're disposable. You're usable. That'll make her vagina tingle. Oh man, damn! I ain't gonna make no money on this damn video. They gonna demonetize this shit. But I just gotta be raw. I listen to some guys and they'll talk about stuff that has nothing to do with a woman's vagina. In fact, I got another podcast coming this week. I'm like getting deeper into that. I get even deeper into that, how women really choose a guy, and the more primal side. But I just wanted to say now because, well, it's on my mind and I need something to talk about. But it's that lust thing, and I see a lot of guys. One of the things a lot of men do, they confuse their social face for their sexual face. Because in T-Talk, we'll call it their marketing rep versus their sexual rep. Publicly, women put on like a nice little front. Or they'll say, you got to do this and you got to be all this. And then behind closed doors, they coming off the chandelier. They jumping up in the air, pausing. But that's that lust factor. Like a woman needs to lust a man. She need to look at him and actually want him in her vagina. And this ain't based on like how good a person he is, or really not even on his how intelligent he is. It really isn't. It ain't based on that. That don't got nothing to do with it. That don't got nothing to do with it. Like, oh yeah, like quantum physics or something. Ooh, I'm getting wet. You know how dumb that sound? Shit. I mean, that shit sound dumb for me to say it, but you got some guys out here think it. I'm like, what they got to do with it? Because a woman, like, to lust a man, she got to feel him. Like, when she see a body, or particularly a masculine body, a hard body, she gets hot. In fact, on my Facebook, on my Facebook thread, this woman I know, she actually professionally teaches sex workshops. And she asked the women what they wanted in a man. All of them were talking about like hardness, firmness, his dick, his masculinity, his smell. Shoot, like any signs of masculinity really turn on a woman. So that's where those muscles come in. That's where that height come in. Interesting enough, none of them really said face. Like a lot of guys think face, but face might get a woman's attention. But in all my years, I've never met a woman who said she lusted a guy just because of his face. Because even when they say a man is fine, they're looking at the big picture. Now somebody might say, well, what about somebody like Idris Elba or Boris Cujo or even Brad Pitt? Those motherfuckers are out of shape. Look at their bodies. God, like, yeah, they got handsome faces, but they got like all them muscular and shit. All of them can walk around with their shirts off. That's where the lust part come in. But a lot of dudes, well, you know what it is. A lot of dudes really just don't have that experience, and they going off what they think. But they've never seen the lustful side of a woman. It could be scary for somebody who only seen the social side of women, but they might work out, do something, and then they get some women turn their asses out. They'd be like, damn, what the hell happened? Because once you see that side, then you learn how to see that woman's like sexual side. You understand the lust aspect. And as I've said before, that always play a part in how they dealing with women. How a woman deals with a man, rather. Always play shit, someone with the other woman. Yeah, it's that deep, so some of y'all with some bisexual women. But it always play a part. It's always a factor. And that lust gotta be there. That's why I said in a video before, I said if that woman don't lust, you don't mess with her. If she don't show signs of lust, and trust me, you'll know it. You know when she's more excited to have sex with you than you are with her. That's lust. Shit. When you're in the bedroom, shit, she don't even wait for you to scroll, but she got her shit off. She jumping on you. Trying to grab you in public. She the one pulling you into the back room. But see, and it's like I've been saying though, a lot of dudes just ain't experienced that, and they going off what they think or some theory, or they don't really have an idea. Like a lot of dudes really have no idea how a woman really seeing, or what she's seeing when she choosing. Like a lot of dudes thinking, oh yeah, you know, I spent some money on it, she's giving sex. I'm like, no, she's an acculturated prostitute. She's just trading, and she need to keep the money spigot going. Or as this one woman who used to play men used to say, she didn't give sex to this man because she said as soon as she give him something, he ain't gonna want to spend money on him. So sometimes they use it as a carrot. But a lot of guys, if they really don't know how shit is out here, they'll think, oh, they'll make the like conclusion, oh, I spent money, she'll give it to me. It's like, no, you gotta understand, some women are hoes. Because especially, you know, a lot of dudes act like they ain't heard my infidelity videos. Maybe I need to do another one. Because you get a lot of women, they'll get that money man. They'll get that money man, or that guy who gonna move the furniture guy. You know, they might give him a good non-church hug, you know, grind up on him a little bit. But then, you know what? They text that dude, that alpha showpiece. That dude who come walking in the room like Dexter St. Jock, be swinging his shit. They be like, WYD. And if I gotta tell you what WYD is, yeah, I don't know. This might not be the place for you. Yeah, but that lust factor, it always play a part. Because see, this is what I find funny. See, this is what's happening. See, a lot of women, they ain't gonna let an average guy know how they getting down. That's really what it is. They will never let an average guy, they will never, if they looking at you and you ain't like sexually select, or even if you got money, if you ain't select, and that shit, even if you're a celebrity, you might not be select. If you ain't sexually select, like sexually viable, like sexually somebody, who as women would say, he can get it, they ain't gonna say a lot. They gonna be pure and demure, and they ain't gonna unleash it. They gonna be real quiet around. But shoot, that guy that they lusting, shoot, he see a totally other side. In fact, some guys might think, some guys who like maybe were high school jocks, something like that, or you know, the popular kid in the neighborhood, something like that, probably been seeing it since they were little. You know, probably from one of their neighbors. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, there's probably some women in my old neighborhood, if they come across these videos, they probably going through all of them. They's like, damn, you know, Romy was a good kid, but I don't even want to like talk about some things. Yeah. It's our secret, baby. So anyway, yeah, if you ain't see that shit from whenever, you just have no idea it's there. But yeah, that lust factor is everything. I don't know. I'm trying. Some dudes gonna come in this comment and say, well, no, it's this. You know, I need my own version of insert dog face here. I gotta still work on something. You know, shout out Alan Roger Curry. I gotta hit my own snick before when somebody say some dumbass shit. Anyway, Anyway, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get my food for today. Upload some videos. Yeah. I started to do a video on the Alpha Showpiece at my gym. I was like, if I walk in, if all I do is look at where all the women looking, and I was like, oh yeah, dude's here today. He must be working out today. Hey, some of y'all cats who really know about that Alpha Showpiece, that real muscular dude, y'all be in the gym, y'all probably got a story about that. Shoot, it might be you. Go in the gym. You go in the gym. All you have, if you want to know which men are in there, all you have to do is watch the faces of all the women, or see where they working out at, be stretching and stuff. It's like, oh yeah, dude must be over there. If it's somebody you know and you need to like holler at him for a bit, it's like, damn, you probably go in the gym is like this one gym I walk in and that actually happened. I walk into the gym. I was like, I'm looking for somebody. Let's call him Cuts. I said, what Cuts at? He's like, well, just follow the women. It's like, oh, okay. Go over there. You fingering somebody in the corner. So it's like okay. Oh man. I'm gonna say one more thing about the select world. I'm gonna say one more thing about it. That shit's hilarious if you like see the humor and everything, because you see some shit. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll talk to y'all. Peace.